G'day everybody, this is Kiwi GI Customs and Collections, and today I'm going to look at repairing this coastal defender, which is missing its sort of like hinges or hooks for this ramp. This clips into place. Okay, so let's get ourselves into it. I reckon what I need is basically it's the radar dish and the missiles, so we just put it aside. I reckon what we need is a bit of plastic here, trusty old paper clip, my tools here, and good old super glue. Alright. Oh, and also the Dremel drill bit with the 1.0mm drill bit, and I'm going to be sort of like drilling I suspect what I'll do is I'll just draw a main hole in here on the angle and use this to basically shape with a bit of heat around that. Anyway, let's get ourselves into it. I think the first thing I'll do to make my job easier is put this in its transformer mode. So I've got room to work with. Alright. So let's turn it to one side. Let's move this to one side. And what I'm going to do is basically with a bit of heat is going to shape this. So I've just got a little tea light candle, and I'm just going to move this across here, just sort of soften the plastic. You could use a heat gun, and it does work really well, but I just want to slowly heat it up. And as you can see, it's slowly starting to bend. So it's that should be all right. Keeping that away from the heat. I think that'll be good. Right. Okay, so what I can roughly see, that needs to go back here, which will be, and hopefully if you guys can see this, I'm going to say about 10 to 15 mils. If I do 15 and it's too long, I can always trim it back. So we'll go with that. Right, so I'll sit there like that. Get the old trusty vivid. I want to sit this. Right, so I've just put them out there. You may or may not see it, but I can. So I'm just going to cut just a little bit longer. It's about there. It's also a bit crooked. And then what you do is basically repeat the same process on this. Okay, so I've changed my mind. Instead of drilling into this, like I was going to do, I've transformed this back. I'm resting the ramp up here, and I'm going to attempt to glue it on like so, using once again the power grip from Sally's, all plastic. Okay, give me a moment to open it up and we'll get into it. Okay, I'm just going to do one at a time. as I said before in my previous videos, if you've ever seen them. But what you could do is basically prime both ends. What you're gluing, and I'm assuming with priming it, it's either doing it like a accelerant or maybe it's a cleaning agent. Alright, my best bet I reckon is to glue just this section here. Slowly coming out. And place this, which I think should be work best. And I can already see I've missed a spot. That's right, no problem. And position that like so. Basically leave it alone. I'm trying to glue on the ramp door, which will suck the way I did. Right, I'm basically going to leave that alone. I'm waiting for it to dry. Okay, now with both clips on here now, it's time to paint. It's pretty secure. This fits in quite nicely. So the paint I'm going to use, this isn't exactly like your normal metallic silver. It looks like an aluminium. And the closest thing I've got to it is the Tamio color acrylic paint, flat aluminium XF16. So I don't think this is going to be exactly, but it'll be close enough to it. Yeah, it's got a lot more of a sheen to it. Yeah, it kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. My best bet really is to paint this section of it. And hope it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. That's not too bad. Right, wait for that to dry. Now what I could do while I'm waiting for it to dry, and I'm really careful not to touch this, is to put the radar back on. So I'm opening it up. Yeah, very careful with these tabs. Alright, cool, so it goes that way. So just a matter of putting this in here, on that. It should clip in. Ah, interesting. They got this on backwards. Whoever actually had this. So hopefully I can take this off and fit it the right way around. Look at that. Cool, so it goes in this way. And that spins around quite nicely. Excellent, so that's on there. I'll put the missiles on. Just fold this back so you can actually see the missiles being put on. And this is connected onto like a dumbbell sort of system. And it fits firmly into place. Right, so the missiles are on there. Now, if anyone's seen my unboxing video of what I got, I said I need to track down the seats, or the seat for this. I was given quite kindly by a viewer by the name of Carson. Carson, cheers, thanks mate, for this seat. That fits in there, so. And that's ready to rock and roll as soon as this paint's dry. And I think, believe it or not, this paint is. That's it. Done and dusted. Alright. I'll show you this all set up with a figure. So here it is. The 1987 Coastal Defender with its new clips. And it's in its trailer mode. I'll show you how to transform it into its battle station mode. And then rotate it with this. Actually, no, can't. Take the side panels off first. That's 1, 2. And at the back here is this tab, if you can see. Remove the seat and another missile. This clips down like so, and that little tab right here. Fold it over like so. And right where the door is, or the ramp is, this is where the seat fits. Just slide it on in. Not all the way through, like I just did. Fit the other missiles on. And you can rotate the missiles whatever direction you want. The radar dish spins 360 degrees. I prefer to still keep it on its front. And who do you think should operate the Coastal Defender? Well, I believe that the only logical choice is that it has to be rain part, the shoreline protector, which means that he works on the shorelines, and considering that the coastal offender is also on the coast, I believe it works hand in hand. You can put his cannon like so, and his missile launcher can fit right at the back. Not an issue. And with that, people, I've got to do a big ups to Carson for kind of donating the seat for me. Thank you so much, mate. Without that, I couldn't get this repair and sort of semi-review out of the way. I've also got a Facebook page and Instagram page, people, so hey, look me up on that. And with that, it's time for me to have a nice hot cup of coffee. And yo, Joe.